Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, I've got some great news to share with you today, and that is this. Millennialists are leaving the Democratic Party in mass. Yes. Can I have a quick party for that? Is that legal? I don't know. But I am just thankful that they are finally waking up to the atrocities of the far, far left. Now, why is this happening? Well, when things swing too far or go too far in one direction, counter trends seem to begin to take hold. So let me say that again. When things swing too far in one direction, counter trends begin to take hold. This is exactly what we're seeing with the millennialists. They're sick and tired of all the lies, all the crud that the left is feeding them on a daily basis, and all the fights that are ensuing with the Democratic Party. For example, you're not allowed to have a brown paper bag because it's racist, and you can't drink white milk because it's racist, and they know and are starting to wake up to the lunacy of the far left. And let me say this loud and clear, there is no Democratic or Republican Party for that matter. They're both gone. And at least some of them are waking up now and switching over to the Republican side, if you will. But this is a huge step. And this is according to an online survey using over 16,000 people. But don't take my word for it. Check out this report from zerohedge.com, and it's titled, "And Now Millennialists Are Fleeing the Democratic Party." It goes on to reference an article called The Authenticity Gap, which states the big problem for Hillary is those Bernie millennialists will not turn out for her. This is a generation more aware of how screwed they are than mine was. And while their political identity is in flux, reared on diet of Comedy Central snark as a copying mechanism for the lying, they have a near obsession with natural things. This is huge, with real fiber clothing, lumberjack fashion, farm-to-table food choices, etc. They've turned their masters of social justice into PhDs in cocktails, cappuccinos, and craft beers. And bless their hearts, I can finally get a good whiskey sour when I visit my friend in South Florida. At least now, some of them are entrepreneurs. Their cultural identity is one big cry for authenticity. In a sea of swarm, Hillary's authenticity gap is simply too big for many millennialists to square with that value system. Not my words, but those are actually the words from the authenticity gap there. And here's the thing, that's 100% correct. The millennialist generation is all about the natural, the organic, the more natural way. And they want the truth of the matter. Give me the truth of what's hurting my body and the truth of what isn't. Give me the truth of real fiber fabric versus fake fabric. They are all about authenticity, all about truth. This is what this generation is turning into. And now they're starting to get behind and come in to find the political truth. And I'd love to get your comments below if you are a millennialist. I'm part of that generation. But how are you feeling? Do you feel like that? Because I'd love to get the opinions. But here's the thing. They're looking for a non-lying leader. And there has been so many lies and so many falsities from the Democratic Party. Now check out this report from Reuters.com titled, "Exclusive, Democrats Lose Ground with Millennialists." The report goes on to say that an online survey of more than 16,000 registered voters ages 18 to 34 show their support for Democrats over Republicans for Congress slipped by about 9 percentage points over the past 2 years. That's a big percent switch to 46% overall. And they increasingly say the Republican Party is a better steward of the economy. It goes on, although nearly 2 of 3 young voters polled said they do not like the Republican President Trump, their distaste for him does not necessarily extend to all Republicans or translate directly into votes for Democratic congressional candidates. Now that report goes on to detail that, yeah, they may not like the president, but they're still on board with the Republican Party because they're sick and tired of all the fakeness and all the lies from the far left. Anyhow, I thought you guys would love that report. Please don't forget to check out my partner. It helps me do the things that I gotta do here on my channel, and it keeps me on air. So go to getthetea.com for some real organic items. If you want the real and natural, you're a millennialist, he offers that. Non-GMO, organic products. The tea is amazing. The super strength tea, the colostrum are two of my favorite things. If you have stomach issues or, you know, IBS kind of type stuff, you're going to want to get on that tea for sure. It was definitely life-changing for me. So getthetea.com. Let them know you heard it on Lisa Haven. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning into my channel. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.